Still up there. Kendrick came to the Yum Center when Bryson brought him out. So that was like cool. I got to see that. I was really thinking he would bring out Drake because you know that whole not signing OVO
not signing
thing.
OVO shit.
Yeah.
I'm going wild, bro. I think that nigga should have signed with OVO, bro.
Nah. I think RCA is a great company.
It's not even about RC. It's about him.
What you mean? You think he would have prospered more being under the same light as Party Next Door?
Mm-hmm.
To each his own.
Because it would have forced him to work.
Yeah, but I think that's why he has his own leisure of things. He might get involved a little bit more. I hate to say it, but there's a thing of like these certain artists when you talk about Kendrick or, you know, in this case Bryson, where they don't really have to drop for a certain amount of years. And when they still drop, it pops. That Whatever She Want joint that he just dropped, it's on every single person's TikTok reel story.
It is. No,
and it's like a matter of like, yeah, we love Jack. And Jack can drop whenever Jack wants to, but you know he's more consistent. He's more in the camera. He's more in the face. Tilla's very anti, and you gotta respect him for it.
I don't know. We can talk about that later. I got my own. I got my own opinion about Tilla. I love bro. I think
when he drops, I'm not disappointed. I think that's cool too. Like when he drops something.
Yeah. Nah.
You feel like he's falling off.
I feel like, bruh, 2015. Huh. I remember this. 2015. Mm-hmm. Trap Soul comes out in September. This nigga was on top of the world. Mm-hmm. He had a clear lane for a dunk. Like, the city is his, bruh. Yeah. State of Kentucky is his. He's the biggest thing to come out since Static Major passed away.
I was there. I saw it.
I feel like that the love that he got for Trap Soul, not saying it was the same for Static, but it was to the point to where it's like, bro,
that's his best work.
You the champion.
That's his best
like
work.
You done put out some shit and it's classic.
Yeah.
I feel like they gave him the ball and they said, bro, go dunk this bitch. Mm-hmm. And he passed it. He ain't want to dunk it. He ain't want no parts.
How though? Because he still gave us albums after that.
He gave us albums like in a sense like he resisted, like I'm just kind of just doing this because it's expected of me to put out music.
Like Wiz Khalifa with Rolling Papers.
Like I really don't want to put out music, but I have to.
Labeled as like
I have to. So here it goes. So he came out with the second album, and right the second album drop, he was like, I don't even like none of the music I did on the second.
So with OVO, you feel like he would have been more in his bag of like, all right, now I got something to show and prove.
I feel like with OVO, he would have been around music so much.
Yeah.
That he would have been inspired to make music. Whereas with him kind of being so secluded, it was like, I'm not really inspired. I'm in my own head. I'm coming out with this music. I'm not liking what I'm coming out with, but I got to put it out. It was, I think if you put somebody in a space where they're seeing their peers get off and it's like, oh shit, well it's almost like a competition.
Yeah.
Unless you're afraid of competition.
There's levels to it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's like switching over to a different technique you also feel like you're good at. Like you got the battle rappers, the freestylers, the in the studio guys, and when you're in a camp like OVO, you're gonna run into a lot of different types.
No, that's a fact.
I feel the same when you think of Dreamville, TDE, stuff like that. But nah, I say like, man, yeah, I do wish he had more consistency and had more passion of like, nah, I'm in the run-ins with like the best of the best out here. Because when he gets in his Pen Griffey bag, he really be spitting. He can spit. I've heard the SoundCloud joints where I'm like, nah, he's one of them ones. So that's why I got excited to do this shit more. He was one of the guys that put the battery in the back. Like, you got to spaz on us. Even when you do the R&B thing, it's like, that's the same thing with Tory, and obviously the same thing with Drake.
Yeah. But with this, what's the shit called? Whatever she wants.
The Whatever She Want. It was catchy. He's getting in the catchy bag.
It is. But can you say that it's honestly a song where he was looking for it to be catchy? It wasn't your typical Tiller song.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong, but I don't know, bro.
Something else.
I don't know, bro. Like I just look at certain shit, bro, and I feel like, bro, he was supposed to be that nigga, bro.
How you feel about vinegar chips, the blue bag, the Lay's vinegar chips?
It's the goat Lay's.
Okay, I don't like them.
That's fine.
And I say this to say, I feel like you would be how I look when I got the vinegar bag, where I'm like, It's not the bag I wanted, but it's still a bag. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's still Lay's.
It's still Lay's.
It's still potato chips. You
but
feel
you're
me?
like, you know, I wanted the
Sour cream and onion.
Yeah,
type
you
shit,
know.
bro. Yeah, I wanted the sour cream.
Where's that at?
Yeah, I wanted that. No. I
But you know what? He gave us Doritos, I think, in this case, where like it's very commonly like the catchy hook. It's Valentine's Day where the females is obviously gonna give it the double replays. And it was like, it's a bag, I hate to say it. The same thing you could say about Loving on Me with Jack Harlow. They're both very much.
That's the last song, right?
I don't want no whips. Yeah.
I think that's on par for Jack.
They both can play in H&M.
Yeah, I think that's on par for Jack.
Both can
but
play in H&M.
I just feel like this last Tiller shit, bro. I feel like Tiller's supposed to be the biggest artist out of Kentucky right now. And right now it's Jack.
Though. How do you look at that in the sense of in what manner makes them bigger than the other? ESTG is big too.
He is. But ESTG
2K Baby's in a different kind of bag. Mars is an R&B sensation. Getting looked at by Timbaland.
She is.
You know? It's light. I look at it like every single time someone from Kentucky drives, bro, I smile. Big smiles. Cause one, man, wait till they hear me. But then two, it's so many good ears in different ways. It's almost like boroughs when you listen to the West End or South Side or me being in the East. And then Radcliffe on top of that. Then Lexington on top of that. Bowling Green. It's so much more than just, you know, man, well, we have our favorites. Obviously, we have our favorites.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In that mannerism, too, when it gets competitive, I get way more excited. That's why I get my Cassius Clay bag of saying, like, nah, I'm him in that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, when we know Tiller can have that kind of bag, too, that's Penn Griffey to me. I'm like, man, wait till he really wants to, like, give us a whole album take like that. He hasn't done that yet.
I think he's scared to. But we can get in that. We can get in that.